What is up, you mother flowers? Fire up that PS2, episode 241. I didn't fuck up this time. I did not fuck up the number this time. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in live here. As always, it's me, it's Steve, the fat fuck himself here. What up, mother flowers? I'm joined here by three awesome mother flowers as well in their own rights. Mother flower number one here, all the way in Connecticut himself. Walter, how the fuck you been, buddy?
I've been pretty good. We're doing the show. Well, we're doing the show around the same time still, right? I was gonna say earlier. But we kind of are doing it earlier.
Something like that.
But yeah, I actually switched jobs, so.
Okay.
No more getting out at 10 o'clock. So now I'm just doing the normal mornings. But yeah, it's been pretty good. Just some weird ass weather, like always. It's still winter over here. It's cold. Just wake me up when we get, that spring weather.
Tell me about it, dude. And we're joined all the way in Detroit. Big Mike from Big Mike Wrestling Recap Show. Big Mike, how the fuck you been, Motherflower?
I'm doing all right, man. We experienced the earthquake yesterday. I'm glad to be alive. So I can do this nice podcast. So,
so how scary was that for you? Because like in California, we experienced those are like normal for us. Like
yeah, it was a 3.6, but that was my first experience of us having an earthquake. So, hey, we rarely get them, but when it happens, people freak out. So, but still, it's been good.
For sure, man, for sure. And of course, we're joined also all the way from California. You heard the handsome voice, Chase. How you been, buddy?
I'm doing good. It's another wonderful week here in sunny California and everything like that. So yeah, can't complain.
Dude, it's sunny over there. It's cold as fuck over here. It's supposed to be springtime and shit.
And they want a WrestleMania next year here. It's gonna be cold. Exactly. Oh my god.
Hey man, all those wrestlers gonna get hypothermia.
Oh, dude, tell me about it. Tell me about it, guys. So, guys, this week we have a stacked episode. So much to get into. We said last week on the show that we finally got that merch. That's right. We have a new store. Now it's over at Teespring. That's right, mother flowers.
Oh, rest in peace, Spreadshirt.
Teespring. Rest in peace, Spreadshirt. I know. We have a new store. Dixie. We have a new damn Dixie. We have a new store over at teespring.com. Salrex with out of his way got us two awesome designs, man. Two awesome designs that are up on the store right now. We have the certified mother flower shirt and of course the Team L podcast shirt over on Teespring. Get yours today, mother flowers. That's teespring.com/store/Team Heel podcast. So go buy yourself a shirt today. Hopefully it could sell out like a god church. I cannot believe I just said that quote, but fuck it anyway. But yeah, guys, like I said, there's so much stuff to get into this week. So much stuff to get into. We had a shakeup, we had breakups, we got some redemption. But of course, it's important, I feel like, we start the show off with giving our condolences to the family and friends of WWE Hall of Famer, the legend himself, Bruno Sammartino. Rest in peace. I found out about like everyone else. I want to say it was he passed away. I want to say on Wednesday. Yeah, it was on a Wednesday when he passed away. It's crazy because I came home from work for my morning job, right? And I find out about it literally through the WWE app. Because they let you know now about everything. Like breaking news. We're sad to hear the passing of Bruno Sammartino. And to me, it's a shock. Because I didn't really think about, oh my God, he passed away. Oh my God, it's crazy. It's one of those things where it's like, let's be real about it, okay? When you think of your top, your Mount Rushmore of wrestling, right? Let's be real about it. He's not a guy that we would put in it, if you will. Like us, that because we're all young fans. We think about it, right? We're all young fans. We grew up in the Hogan era, Stone Cold Steve Austin, shit like that. But it's not someone. Yeah, granted, he should be there. He's deserving to be there. But he's not a guy that we just think right off the bat, if you will. Would that be, accurate to say?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because we're all, like you said, young, but we all also acknowledge, how he's pretty much a historical figure in the business. back in the days, selling out the Garden, had one of the longest title reigns, even though, they didn't do shows weekly. But, he was definitely an important figure. And the one thing I'm proud is that, like, he made up with, he had a bad relationship with Vince until when did he get inducted? 2013,
Yeah,
2012. That's when
2013.
Triple H called him up and they made up, and that was pretty cool. And they even made a statue of him. So at least he got his Hall of Fame moment. Just he deserved that, and he made a statue. That's pretty cool. So it's very sad to see him pass, but he definitely was truly definitely a pioneer in the business.
Exactly, absolutely. Pioneer in the business, someone that you think about it, I think Chase said it on his stream today. You think of the WWE title over the years, he was the benchmark,
Hmm.
absolutely the benchmark. I think also at a time when you think about it, at a time of immigration, he literally was, a big figure in that. You know what I mean? Italian American. There's a lot of old heads that I know, a lot of old heads that aren't wrestling fans now, of course, but when you talk about wrestling, they think, "Oh, Bruno right away, Bruno Sammartino, Bruno." Um, Fun fact: one of these guys a guy that I work with at my morning job, he's like in his 70s, right? And he's Italian, and I was talking about wrestling the other day with someone, and I heard him say, "Oh, viva le Bruno." Obviously, Bruno Sammartino, But again, it's sad to hear, but I feel like everyone, everyone has their time when it's time to go. Mike, Chase, anything you guys want to say?
Yeah, man, he's the reason why the WWE, WWF, WWF Championship is the belt it is today. And, with Bruno, I feel like 50s and 60s wrestling, I talked about this on my stream, is just that it's so hard to watch. It's such a different style than 80s wrestling. 80s wrestling kind of set up the style that we kind of see today and stuff like that. So it's like 50s and 60s wrestling is a little bit too different for a lot of people, and sometimes it's a hard style to catch on. So I think that's why he doesn't really get mentioned on the Mount Rushmore list. But he's still someone that set a standard for the WWF, the first major star that that company has ever had, a true legend, a true pioneer, and a true idol to what you want to be in the American dream. I mean, a guy that was like fighting Nazis, and then all of a sudden he was able to go on and live a life in America, bring a great life for his family, and be a huge star. Sell out a Madison Square Garden 187 out of 189 times. Fuck you, Meltzer. I don't care what your little numbers say. He did
Yeah,
it. So, yeah.
exactly, absolutely. Fuck him, fuck Meltzer, screw him, absolutely. Um, Mike, what about you, bro?
Yeah, man. Pretty much, you guys hit it on the head. He was basically a huge draw first in the company, and he will be missed. So that's pretty much all I have to say.
Exactly, absolutely. But again, it's one of those things where you just sit there and you're like, wow, you can't believe that it actually he passed away. But like we said earlier, it's good to know that he made peace with WWE. He got to go in the Hall of Fame. He actually had to deliver a speech. You know what I mean? At the Hall of Fame ceremony
Yeah,
at
he
Madison Square
was.
Garden. Yeah, you know what I mean. It's funny because apparently there's a picture that posted by the Garden on their Twitter handle. They're honoring Bruno Sammartino. I'm pretty sure this Monday on Raw, this Tuesday on SmackDown, they're going to pay tribute. They're gonna have to. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Apparently,
that's a given.
exactly, it's a given. Apparently, this week there's gonna be a documentary airing on the network about Bruno Sammartino. So I'm
Hmm.
gonna try. I'm gonna give it a watch. I'm really gonna try to
That
give
doc,
that a.
like the first time he has like a documentary like that, because like that's another thing that doesn't really help his popularity. Like when it comes to Mount Rushmore, is like Hogan had like 80 documentaries by WWE. Flair has like a shit ton of documentaries. Like I don't think Bruno had like minus his Hall of Fame stuff. Like what documentary does he really have?
Exactly. Now, it's funny because
Right.
I remember what I read when they made peace, right? When Bruno and WWE made peace, right? There was talks of working on a documentary, like a DVD of Bruno Sammartino, and I'm
Hmm.
surprised they never really came out and did it. They probably did, you know what I mean? It's probably still, it's still in the
Well,
can as we
like I
speak.
said, I think the match listing probably is one of the things that hurts it because like a lot of wrestling fans, when you buy a DVD, you're not just buying it for the documentary. It's also the matches that come with it. And then, like
Yeah,
I said, 50s and 60s wrestling, it's hard to like Like, I'm not saying it's impossible, but for a lot of fans, man, it's hard for them to sit down and kind of understand the type of stories they're trying to tell with those matches. Like, they're just a lot harder.
Absolutely, I cannot agree with you more on that. You know what I mean? It is very, very difficult. I guess again for today's fan base, for today's genre of wrestling fans, that that are into the whole spot fest and super kicks and moonsaults, to not understand that style that was the old school way. But
Either way, they still should have made one. I mean, they were probably in the process of it, but I don't know. Things happen, but at least they're gonna have a network special. And like I said, he had a great career. He lived a good life. I mean, he died at 82, right? It's not that bad, but
yeah, 82 years old.
Still, he was definitely he'll definitely be missed either way.
Absolutely, he'll be missed completely. Thanks, Bruno. For what he's done, the memories. Without him, WWE would not be. If anything, there wouldn't be a Hogan, there wouldn't be a Graham, there wouldn't be any of these stars. You know what I mean?
Right.
That title would not be where it's at today for Bruno. So yeah, let's move on. Let's move on here. There's been lots to get into this week as well. This past Monday and Tuesday we had the Superstar Shakeup. We had the Superstar Shakeup this week, and it's funny. A lot of people are saying, oh, SmackDown is now all of a sudden the A show.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. People are saying all of a sudden, yeah, SmackDown Live is now the new A show, the WWE, man. Now,
no.
I'm gonna say this, okay. Overall, did I enjoy the shakeup as a whole? It was there. You know what I mean? I feel like SmackDown obviously got the better picks overall. You know what I mean? I'm gonna say this though. I think what really damaged it. I don't know how you guys feel about this. The fact that you did this the week after WrestleMania weekend was over. Like, if this was part of WrestleMania weekend, you know what I mean? It'd be a whole different story, I think. What do you think?
How would you mix that together? You gotta debut all NXT people and then trade people.
So what I mean is, essentially, right? The Raw after Mania and the SmackDown after Mania is like, okay, it's a new beginning, right? It's a new season and shit like that. So you add that as well, a Superstar Shakeup.
Technically, the season premiere is in October.
I know that, but still, you kind of get the idea. After WrestleMania, I will just add it there. You know what I mean? Not debut these NXT talents, and then boom. By the way, we got a shakeup coming up. Even though essentially the NXT call-ups did not get switched over, but that's just my take on it. That's just me. All right.
This shakeup was pretty much SmackDown's trash. It was like guys that Road Dogg didn't know how to book. Like Road Dogg's like, what do you want me to do with these guys? I don't know what to do with Zack Ryder. You want me to actually push Zack Ryder, Vince? I don't know what to do with him. So Vince sent all these like losers that Road Dogg doesn't know what to write for to Raw, and then SmackDown got needed like talent because they need all the help in the world for Road Dogg, because Road Dogg does not know how to write a good brand. So to hide that, they gave him talented wrestlers, so that way they can wrestle over the bad storyline. So pretty much what they've become is NXT.
Pretty much, yeah. So
and in fact, let's just have good matches over our shitty storylines.
Yeah, exactly, absolutely. So let's look at the list, guys. Let's look at the list of the people from Raw, from SmackDown to Raw. Okay. So Monday Night Raw now has Jinder Mahal. Now, of course,
great addition.
Now, of course, with Jinder Mahal comes Sunil Singh, and I believe the other Singh brother will be coming in as well once he recovers from surgery. Jinder Mahal went into Monday Night Raw as the U.S. champion and lost to Jeff Hardy.
And that's the thing too. That was okay. Do you guys know if the GMs are picking? Because Kurt Angle's a retard. I'm sorry. Like, how is he sitting here like? No, for real. How's Kurt Angle like? How's Kurt Angle like? All right, Paige. I want Jinder Mahal. Okay, Cut. Who do you want? Jinder Mahal. I'll give you Samoa Joe and Jeff Hardy for Jinder Mahal. Like, how does this work? Like, that's what I don't get. Because, like, if you're Kurt Angle, I would have been like, give me Randy Orton. Like, I would have asked for Orton or AJ, right? No, this motherfucker's all like, I want Jinder Mahal. It's like, out of all the fucking superstars you could choose, you chose Jinder fucking Mahal.
Hey,
Like,
former WWE champion.
I don't give a fuck. And it made Raw look so stupid. And the thing is, it made Raw look like such dummies for choosing him. Because, like, he comes out, I want limousine. Why am I on SUV? Maharaja. And then freaking Jeff Hardy comes out, does like a couple hup dance, said, LOL, I got a DWI, so that means I won a title out of nowhere. And, and then literally, your number one pick, like this is like the equivalent of like having LeBron James be the number one pick, and then he goes backstage and he gets beat up by like fucking Garrett Temple. Like he's backstage, like, I'm mad. I'm going to go to Saudi Arabia and win the title. And then fucking No Way Jose comes and he's trying to talk over his theme music. And No Way Jose is like, hey, man, just be happy. Come on, Renee, let's Congo. It's like, what the fuck? Like, dude, like, do you guys, like, can you guys answer me? Like, did the GMs choose? Because if so, Kurt Angle's the worst picker of all time. And I was just like, if I'm Stephanie, I'd be like, Kurt, really? Because remember that one time when Stephanie was judging Vicky Guerrero for bringing back Christian when Christian was able to wrestle for like months or something like that? I would be all like, Kurt, really? You brought Jinder Mahal as our first pick, and you let Samoa Joe and Jeff Hardy go? Like, I'd be so pissed at Kurt Angle. Like, what a Nimrod.
I think it's computer generated, hopefully. I don't think the GMs are picking.
No, because it made it seem like it's Corey Graves, like, oh, right pick by our GM, Kurt Angle. Oh, man, he really got a steal here. So I'm like...
He was probably thinking, oh, Jinder has the U.S. title. I'm going to pick him.
I know, right?
He didn't think Jeff Hardy would get drafted, probably. Or I don't know how that works, actually.
Yeah, dude, it was so dumb, man. It's literally like Paige was probably like, okay, Cut, I'll give you, who do you want? I want Zack Ryder, Mojo Rawley, and the Cameron.
And I want the Ascension.
The Ascension? They got drafted?
All right.
Yeah, they got
what we're gonna do? We're gonna go through the list. We'll go through the list. So
you give me those four guys, and then I'll give you
Samoa Joe.
No, he already traded Samoa Joe for Jinder, man. That was the big trade.
Jeff Hardy.
I'll give you the bar.
I'll give you the bar. Yeah, dude, he probably traded the bar for all those four jobbers. He was
bar for the jobber.
Like 2 for 4.
I know.
Burger King.
So,
shit.
joining Jinder My Balls or Apu Mahal, we have Ruby Riott, Sarah Logan, and Liv Morgan.
Right.
So,
what kind of a trade is that?
So here's my question. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. And per Conrad Thompson, according to rumors and innuendos, okay. According to rumors and innuendos, guys, if memory serves me correct, didn't they say leading up to the Superstar shakeup that, there's a possibility that teams and groups could be broken up?
There was one team that was split.
Yeah.
Only one.
Yeah, it was the biggest team of the ball, dude.
I know. But yeah, here we go. We have the three. Listen. So, here's my take. So on Monday, they go in there, they take out Sasha and Bayley. So essentially, they're doing the same shit they were doing on Smackdown Live over on Monday Night Raw.
Yep.
Yeah, Kurt Angle offered a deal. He's like, I'll give you Absolution and Asuka for the Riot Squad.
I totally forgot.
Kurt Angle making deals over here, man.
He's the worst GM ever.
No, the best GM ever, dude. He traded Samoa Joe for Jinder, man. What are you talking about?
Yeah, he's worse than
Samoa Joe's never been a world champion in WWE, so that's a great deal.
He's like, Samoa Joe sucks. Never won shit here. I want Jinder.
I know.
He didn't even know how to say Jinder's name before.
Jinder Mahal. Oh, shit. Okay, here we go. Joining Monday Night Raw is Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. They joined Monday Night Raw during the Miz TV segment because apparently, guys, you gotta remember, they lost at WrestleMania. They had a match on Raw where they ended in no contest. So during the Miz TV segment, Kurt Angle came out and said, "How can Stephanie sign a new contract when both of her arms were broken, whatever, or him from Ronda Rousey?" But Kurt Angle, being the dumb that he is, didn't do a follow up or see if it was true or not. Just went by what Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn were saying. You get what I'm saying? Like,
I know.
This guy, they're really making Kurt Angle look like so fucking stupid. Like, how did this guy handle himself in the ring with Triple H, man? Like,
I know.
And then he goes like, oh yeah, and by the way, Miz, Shane McMahon and Paige wanted you, so I just gave you away for free. It's like, what the fuck, dude? You're letting go of your account free? What the hell? Like,
Exactly. I don't know,
The Miz one kind of made no sense too.
Yeah, he just gave him away for free. It was like, oh, on Daniel Bryan's request. Like,
Brian wanted him, so I'm giving him.
I know, absolutely. But remember, guys, according to rumors and innuendos, by the way, that's good. We'll get into that as well. So I'm gonna say this: I'm all open for Zayn and Owens coming in if you make them tag team champions on Monday Night Raw. At this point, you might as well.
How funny is it though? A year ago, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn need to leave Raw. They need to go to SmackDown. That's where they're gonna shine. Now they're back on freaking Raw.
Fucking hell,
they're
man.
gonna shine. They're mid-carders for life. That's what it is.
Dude.
That's sad.
Kevin Owens' Universal title reign is like the most forgettable. Like honestly, before Goldberg won the belt, when Lesnar had it, I was struggling to name the first two Universal champions. I thought Goldberg was the first Universal champion. Like the first two, oh my god, it's like so hard to remember that Finn won
They
it,
are forgettable.
and then Owens won it like 2 weeks later.
Yeah. I'm gonna say that too. I think, like you said, it's forgettable. Even with Sami Zayn, like if you were Braun Strowman, remember standing up for himself and shit. Remember that with Mick Foley?
Oh my god.
So moving right along, Zack Ryder announced his coming into Raw via a Twitter picture. That's fun. Listen, I'll be honest. Listen, at this point in the juncture, dude, you might as well give this you might as well give his mother a flower. Listen, you might as well give his mother flower a production job as a TV agent at this point in the juncture. He's not gonna get fired. He's not gonna get released.
Doing videos for like WWE talking about action figures, like he does like action figure reviews and stuff.
Yeah, give him a YouTube show now. Give him a network show. You know what? Have him partner up with Grimm. If can the network get Grimm on? Partner up with Zack Ryder, talk about action figures and shit like that.
Yeah, because they really want Grimm Toy Show to make fun of Nia Jax on their own network. That makes sense.
Hey, man.
After having that big confrontation.
I know.
Zack Ryder. At least he has a job still, man.
Okay. Fandango, Tyler Breeze are joining now. Breezango. God,
big addition.
Big
Hey,
addition.
man,
We get the fashion piles.
Oh, maybe that's why Kurt Angle traded with the Bar. They lost to Breeze. He's like, oh, they don't have any stock anymore. Like Kurt Angle was just so sick of the Bar.
Fashion piles.
And on their first night, they beat the Bar.
They beat the Bar, and there's not gonna be a follow up now. What the?
Yeah, that's why Kurt Angle traded away the Bar. He's like, all right, Paige, I gotta get rid of the Bar now. Give me the Ascension. Give me whatever else you don't want. Just give it to me. This team sucks. And then Paige's like, okay, cunt, I'll take whatever you want. And then Shane's all like, keep in mind, this is all kayfabe, but this is literally like they make Kurt Angle look like the dumbest GM kayfabe wise.
I know.
Fucking Ascension.
Okay.
Why are they still there?
Moving along here. Okay, go on, Chase. I'm sorry.
I don't know, Walter. Like, dude, like seriously, you can tell these boys live in catering, dude. They're fat. Like, I'm sorry, they're so fucking fat. These
They definitely gained weight.
Tell me about it, man. Tell me about it. We got people in the chat. Okay, here we go. All right, guys, you got a kicking ass in the chat. Awesome, appreciate it. Moving it along here. Who else do we have here? We have Natalia, who apparently they're teasing a match with Ronda Rousey. I don't know if you guys caught that or not. Here's my thing too. So here's my thing about it too.
I would never have thought they would bring the best in-ring women's wrestler, technically, to face Ronda to get Ronda over. It's like it's not like they did this with Charlotte back in NXT. I mean, shit.
No. But here's my thing though, right? So she comes in from Monday Night Raw as a babyface, but we're supposed to forget the week after on SmackDown she faced Naomi, right? And she wanted Naomi to go to Raw, right? And all that shit.
Well, too bad.
Yeah.
And
It's a
then
new start now.
just so she can get assaulted, right, by Absolution, Ronda comes out, puts the hands on fucking Sonya Deville. I guarantee you, Chase. I guarantee you, in Ronda's mind, Sonya Deville was Amanda Nunes and Holly Holmes all in one.
Oh yeah, dude. Poor Sonya Deville, man. Like because like the thing about Ronda is like, okay, she wasn't like the greatest striker in MMA, but she's still a pretty solid striker. Like she beat Betty Correa, and Correa's a pretty good striker. So it's like she's just not on Holly Holmes level or Amanda Nunes level of striking. You know, they're on a whole nother level. But yeah, Ronda Rousey's no slouch, dude. So like I see a lot of MMA fans like getting pissed at, oh, why are they making Rousey look like she has educated hands? It's like, well, she does. It's not like she sucks at striking. I mean, like I said, she beat Betty Correa, who's a pretty good level striker. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just that, yeah, man. Poor Sonya Deville, dude. He's like, hey, man, she don't have to worry about getting jobbed up to Ronda. Now she can get kicked by Asuka every week.
I know. Okay, so that's what I'm hearing. Apparently, listen, I'm all for that for SummerSlam. Natalya and Ronda could be matched for SummerSlam. So.
Why wait then? You got to get dude. Ronda's right now like super hot with whole wrestling. Like
yeah, she's there every week too.
Would you do it at Backlash?
No, I would do it at the next pay per view. Backlash is already pretty much like is pretty. I would do like a tag match at Backlash, and then after the tag match, I would have like Natalya take down Ronda and stuff like that. Like have it where they win and money afterwards and stuff like that. Then do it the next show because like. You can't just have it where it's like, okay, we're gonna wait till SummerSlam for this. Like that's far too long. Because I'd be building up Ronda for like the Women Money in the Bank, honestly, to be one of the favorites to win. I don't know if she wants to do a ladder match, but if she's like in the condition she was for a Mania match, I wouldn't be surprised if she wanted to do a ladder match. Look pretty damn good doing it.
I'm gonna say this too. I think it's amazing how Ronda's picked it up so quick. Granted, it's only been one match. It's been one match. I get that too. But in that one match,
she facing Stephanie. It's not like Stephanie's fucking good.
That. I get that too. But she came out like a natural almost. I don't
know. No, that's what I'm saying. It's like, but she was facing like people need to understand. She was facing Stephanie. Like, not like Stephanie's like fucking good at like a lot of shit when it comes to wrestling. She like I said, like Ronda's performance was probably one of the best like rookie debuts we've ever seen. Like it was just like I expected like it to be like really awkward. Oh, she came in. She acted like she's been wrestling for like 3 years. Easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, she definitely put in the work.
Moving right along here, joining them from Smackdown Live, Dolph Ziggler, who was involved with Titus Worldwide.
I'm good, dude.
And apparently
he's in a tag team now.
He didn't come alone. Joining him from NXT, Drew McIntyre. Okay, I'm gonna say this. I'm happy for McIntyre because let's be real about it. I feel like he outgrown NXT. He should just come to the main roster. Great, fine. Ziggler, on the other hand, is like, bruh. Really?
He should go to NXT.
Oh, dude, can you imagine that? You know what
I
mean?
If Drew did it, why can't Dolph Ziggler?
I get it. You know what, though? But at the same time, though, it's like, with Dolph Ziggler, do you have any hope for him at this point in juncture? No.
I mean, that's why they have him in a tag team. They're going to hope that Drew, carries this guy and see what they can do. It's not going to last long.
I'm happy for Drew. I'm happy for him. He should have been on the main roster, after SummerSlam, but whatever. You know what I mean? It is what it is. He's like, you know what I mean? Joining them as well is Baron Corbin. Good pick, I guess. Good solid pick.
He'll be a world champ less than a year.
Oh, I can't think of Roman and Baron.
Yep, the Universal Champion. He's going to win Money in the Bank again.
Oh,
win the time. This time he's going to cash in successfully.
Joining them,
nothing funny.
Connor and Victor, the Ascension.
Come on, man. Seriously?
The Ascension. Listen, man, I don't mind seeing the Authors of Pain versus the Ascension. I'm just saying, man.
What? We're talking about the Ascension main roster dudes, not the NXT Ascension.
I know. Also, we have joined the Bobby Roode, who was part of that fucking 10-person tag on the end of Raw. I'll be honest, I would have rather seen them use Drew McIntyre in that final spot at the end of the show on Monday. I don't know how you guys feel about that.
And he'd be a face, though.
But rather seen that. You know what I mean? But to each their own. I'm gonna say this right now. They gotta make him a heel. You gotta make Bobby Roode a heel at this point in juncture.
That's probably.
Do you think they're gonna change his name because it was two Bobbies on the same team?
Oh yeah, Lashley. No, but I feel like Lashley. It's like Lashley. That's fine.
Yeah, no one really says Bobby Lashley. They just say Lashley.
But then again, Bobby Lashley, they trying to build as a big guy. So I don't know. But like, I already hate that called like the Dominator Lashley. It's like shut up.
He's the destroyer.
I wish it could call Impact and be like, hey, can we just call him the Walking Armageddon or the Destroyer? Like, just call him that. Like the Dominator. It's like, dude, he's not Farouk. Stop it.
Yeah, the Destroyer. Like, it doesn't have to be like they can at least get that. Like,
not only that,
fine.
but I wish they used the TNA theme song. You know what I mean?
Which one?
TNA theme
the
is
one that
really
the
good.
one that he used when he was world champion.
Yeah, that one.
There's two of them, dude.
There's two.
Well,
the one that we all know, then.
The one that he's an
That's the
Impact.
only one I know.
The recent one he's an Impact. That
No, I like his second one was like dun like or maybe you should have had the one where the Mustang's rolling and like back again. What?
Okay.
Like that was
He should just use one of his old things in WWE.
I know.
Oh, I know. The hell will be. Oh, it was funny. So American Alucard thought that was his actual theme song, like the old one. He's like, "Stupid CFO, being lazy as hell, repeating the same lyrics." I'm like, you do realize that's a Jim Johnson song. Kid didn't say anything afterwards. Like, what a dummy, dude.
That's it, man. What up, Michael Corver? What up, Mark Jack 23? What up, Mars Smith? What up, Metal Skull Dragon? You guys are awesome in the chat. Keep kicking ass. Now joining them is Mojo Rawley, because you got to get hyped.
What the hell,
Hey,
Mojo Rawley?
You guys see that promo though? That promo was like pretty like hype. He was like, "The blue team didn't know what to do with me. Now I'm on the red team, and I'm seeing red all over. I'm gonna take everyone." I was like, "Oh shit, dude!" Mojo was he's cutting a deep-hearted promo, man.
The hell's he gonna do? They're not gonna know
His
what to
social
do.
media promos were pretty good, but they won't
I know.
showcase that on
man.
television.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's just there so they can get Gronk. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, "Hey, bro."
Now, joining them to wrap this up, Mike Kanellis, who cut a promo backstage that aired on WWE.com.
Wow, he still exists? What the hell?
Listen, and he's like, Raw is now Mike. It's gonna be about Mike.
When the hell was he? I thought he was fired or something.
Nah,
Why is he-
you gotta remember, dude. You gotta remember right now. They got this story with him. He was, he was an addict. He was rehab. He has a daughter now. So there's a story there, I guess, right?
Story.
I don't know, dude. Listen, at this point in the juncture, I know they won't, but I'm hoping they do something with him on Raw. They do something with him.
Something. He's gonna be jobbing to everyone there.
I know,
every
but
new
still.
person.
But still, you know what I mean? Another thing, too, the guy needs to also lay off social media. That's the other thing about it. I'm tired of these wrestlers getting so sensitive to shit on social media. Mike Kanellis is one of those people. Even when he was on the indies, like, bruh, you have no idea how many times this motherfucker would respond to people on Twitter. Like, bruh, just lay off Twitter.
Well, he has his girl's last name, so you're surprised about that.
I know. And joining him, number 19, is Chad Gable.
Hold on. Major edition.
We are working up.
Oh, so hopefully they bring back American Alpha.
Oh no! I love this.
No,
I
don't
love
do
Jason
that.
Jordan's number one Heat Magnet theme song. I am the next generation of great. The next generation great. Let's
It's
go,
like
dude.
some
That
weird
theme-
instrumental
the
beat.
fans just flew. That's the best theme ever. I love it.
I know, right?
Yeah, Jason Jordan has to come back as a heel or something. You can't.
No, come back as the greatest babyface ever. He'd be like, "Hey guys, did you guys miss me? I know you missed me, Dad. Dad, I think you should put me in the Rumble." Good idea, Jason. I'll put you in the Royal Rumble. That'll be great.
It's
But you gotta face Chad Gable.
Oh, it's true. It's
That's gonna
damn.
be an epic rivalry to kick
I know.
for pre-shows now.
I know.
Chad Gable and Jason Jordan.
Oh, my
I can't
God.
wait till Chad Gable is in the cruiserweight division.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Now let's get on to SmackDown Live. And apparently SmackDown Live is now the A show. From people. Really. The same people that weeks after week were going on Twitter saying, fire Road Dogg, fire Road Dogg, fire Road Dogg. Now all of a sudden, the shakeup kicks in. SmackDown Live is the new A show, man. These people, I tell
Right,
you,
they
man.
still have Road Dogg. That's
I
all I gotta say about that. Hashtag still have Road Dogg.
I know, but still. Okay, so SmackDown Live from Monday. The people from Raw that are coming out of SmackDown. U.S. champion Jeff Hardy, who beat Shelton Benjamin. There you go with that. I mean, hey.
Shelton Benjamin.
At least now, joining him is Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville, Absolution. Because Paige is now the GM, so there you go. Number 4, Samoa Joe. Number 4 is Samoa Joe. Now, Samoa Joe cut his promo saying he's going to take the Intercontinental Championship, beat Roman Reigns, and all that. Now, this is what's actually happening at the greatest Royal Rumble. I predict this. Jinder gets the belt back from Jeff Hardy, takes it to Raw, and Samoa Joe was the Intercontinental Championship in that ladder match and takes it to SmackDown Live.
Oh,
That's
dude.
What
I highly doubt that, but that would be nice, I
because
guess.
that's WWE for you, dude.
Oh, what, dude? I want to see Jeff Hardy and Randy Orton's rematch for Royal Rumble like 10 years later. Fuck that.
Does he need a belt? Does he need a belt though?
Pay-per-view.
Does he need a belt?
It does need a belt.
Because Orton's putting in his rematch clause. That's why.
Yeah,
Fine.
it's for the prestigious U.S. title. Why would you want a Hall in Orton again? I just realized. I forgot they faced each other.
How
on
would you call All Orton wrestle again and then fucking Jinder beat Orton? Like, that's dumb.
Randy Orton.
That's a good matchup that we don't know who's gonna win.
I beat Randy Orton again and again at Backlash. The modern day
Samoa Joe
Maharaja.
don't need no IC title. He's gonna win the Universal title soon. Nah, I'm kidding. He's gonna win the WWE title, maybe at SummerSlam or something. He doesn't need an IC title. He's gonna lose in that match, and then he's gonna lose to Roman Reigns. That's what's gonna happen.
Process, though, for him to be that intimidating.
Joining Samoa Joe is Big Cass, who had a run-in with Daniel.
Yeah.
Big Cass, man, Big Cass.
Future, the main heel in that company. Now.
And from what I've been hearing, Mother Flowers, is that Big Cass is going to be a big feature on SmackDown Live now in the main event picture.
Well, I mean, if you saw SmackDown, well, it's pretty obvious.
Now, here's my thing, right? People were upset that he took out Bryan. That apparently, from what it looks, we're gonna get Big Cass and Bryan going at it in a feud. Now, listen, Bryan just got cleared. All right, just because he's back, we don't have to right away put him in the fucking WWE title picture. It's gonna happen, yes, but it's not gonna be now. Dude, everybody just calm the fuck down, Mother Flowers. I'm just saying.
The only thing I like about that is that he's not going to feud with The Miz right away. Because that should be a SummerSlam feud, WrestleMania, whatever. SummerSlam ideal. So I'm glad they're not feuding right away. Big Cass is a filler feud, you know? Well, I mean, what else is there to say? There's nothing bad about that. Vince loves Big Cass, so it's gonna be a pretty good. All parties are happy. Pretty much.
Exactly. All parties are happy. Absolutely. Joining
Besides
Big Cass.
Bryan fans.
Joining Big Cass is Asuka. Asuka's made the save after making the save for Becky Lynch and Charlotte after they were getting attacked by Carmella and Billie Kay and Peyton Royce, the Iconics. There you go with that. Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson are now joining SmackDown Live along with Cesaro and Sheamus. R-Truth had a segment with the New Day. They call him the Immortal One. The Immortal One. And
I bust out laughing when that happened.
And then R-Truth, he was on. I thought he was always on SmackDown.
And it's funny. He's like, oh,
he was Raw forever, man. Don't you remember the Golden Truth?
Man, I forgot about that.
Remember Awesome Truth?
I remember Awesome Truth. I forgot they had that Golden Truth shit.
And of course, joining them is The Miz. The Miz, who apparently was not even on SmackDown this past week. He was in LA with his daughter and his wife. So
yeah, taking care of Monroe Sky.
It's good. Listen, that match, Bryan and Miz, is gonna happen, but it's gonna happen at SummerSlam. Also, SmackDown Live had some NXT call-ups as well. Sanity's Eric Young, Alexander Wolf, and Killian Dane.
You mean Killian Dane featuring a bunch of losers?
Okay, fine. You know what? The people are kind of like, okay.
According to Vince, that's what Vince was like. Hunter, you better get Killian Dane on the main roster. Don't worry, Vince. I'm working on it, okay? I think you should bring up Sanity. I mean, damn it, Hunter. I want Killian Dane on the main roster.
He's like, all right, I'm going to override your decision. I'll bring him, but you got to bring the other two jobbers.
All right, whatever. I can just get rid of them whenever the fuck I want.
Yeah, you know what's funny, though? So people were kind of like, oh, what about Nikki Cross? How come she's still in NXT? And I hear my thing about that too. Right now, NXT, they got a big punch in the gut with the women that have left. So it's at a point now where they need some name value there. So that's why Nikki Cross is still on NXT.
And did you see? The WWE how funny it was? They posted the Santa theme and they said chaos is coming, and Okada trolled them and said, "Nah, we're in Japan."
Word,
Just a tweet.
Wow.
That shit had me in tears. Yeah. Joining them is who I'm happy for. You all know that already. El Idolo. El Idolo. Now I will be so. Here's my take on this, and I'm gonna be very. This is where I'm gonna nitpick. Okay. Now, this is what kind of got me about this. With Andrade Cien Almas leaving Vega, because again, they're former NXT champion, right? Former NXT champion. Had a killer match at the last 2 takeovers, right? And you debut him on SmackDown. You mentioned that he's going to SmackDown Live with the fucking video, fucking movie maker, fucking graphic with his name on the screen. Instead of not having, a vignette or, him backstage or something like that. You know what I mean? That's what they should have done. I feel like with him. Instead, have his name in blue letters pop up on the screen, and them cutting a promo at the PC with their fucking smartphone.
Yeah, hey, that's the wave now. They got to do it like that.
No. Again, you can say me being a little extra. It's fine, but that's just
no, it's not extra. I kind of agree. I prefer the vignette as well, but they want to be different. Yeah, and probably Road Dogg, whoever the producer is, like, yeah, you know what? Just cut. We're too lazy to make a vignette. Just cut a promo from your phone and just send it to us.
Right. Yeah, continuing the trend. SmackDown always needs the best Latino star.
Reading the comments here, Michael.
They always have the best Latino star. Del Rio, Rey Mysterio, Eddie Guerrero. Like SmackDown's always known for like, hey, you know what's missing on SmackDown? What? The Latino star. Hunico ain't
Guerrero was there for a while.
Sin Cara ain't doing it, guys. We need
Sin Cara was the main guy.
Yeah, I got choked out by Samoa Joe this past Tuesday. I'm reading the comment about Corbin writes here. It's looking good for SmackDown. The only drawback is Road Dogg is booking. Yeah. I'll agree with you on that.
That's a major drawback.
Vince, you're telling me you want me to feud Andre Cien Almas and Randy Orton? How do I do that, Vince? How do I book a storyline to make sense like that? That's just too much for me. I don't know what to do. Vince, I don't know what to do.
You better call somebody.
Vince, are you gonna hire Jarrett? That's all I need to know, because I don't know what to do here. You're asking me to book a feud with Daniel Bryan and Big Cass. I don't know shit about Daniel Bryan. I know Big Cass cool and all, but what do you want me to do, Vince? What do you want me to do? Like, that's Road Dogg. He does not know what he's doing. So I don't know why people are like, oh, fire Road Dogg, and now they're like, oh, SmackDown's show. God, they got
man.
Oh, I can't wait for the dream match of Shinsuke versus Andrade, even though it already happened at CMLL. Oh my God.
Or New Japan. Didn't
Shinsuke face him at NXT too?
And New Japan when he was La Sombra.
Yeah, I know in New Japan they faced each other right this one. And oh shit.
I can't listen. Granted, yes, I'll give you this. Yes, SmackDown has All-Star roster. Yes, Samoa Joe. You have Samoa Joe, AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, Daniel Bryan.
They're gonna have big matches.
Yes,
and then if you split up Cesaro and Shamo, it's like, oh, dude, that's gonna be some
funny.
more.
I don't know. I don't know how often you guys go on Instagram or not. But Cassius Ohno posted a picture, him and Cesaro.
Yeah,
right?
dude, it's pretty pathetic that he's fatter than Cesaro now, dude. Like, I remember Cesaro was the group. Now he's just like eating. He's like twice the size of Cesaro.
Oh yeah, Cesaro's like a 205 Live guy compared to him.
I know, but hey, one of those things where, hey, man, we're gonna tell you, there's talks again. I don't know how long Sheamus is gonna be wrestling again with his injury and shit like that. So hey, just saying it's possible. I'll be real about it too. I personally thought that Ono was gonna come up through the shakeup as well. That's what I thought on SmackDown Live.
Cassius Ohno.
Hey, why?
They're not doing shit on NXT right now.
They want to do shit on the main roster.
He won't do anything.
He would literally replace the void that the Ascension are filling. Like, I bet you Ty Dillinger's so happy. He's like, oh, finally I can eat catering. The Ascension are not back. They fucking eat everything. Like, the Ascension probably ate everything.
Now Ty Dillinger's going to get fat.
Yeah, if you had Cassius Ohno come up and be like, oh, no. Oh, no. That's what the catering is saying when they see his fat ass walk in. Or not even walk in.
Yeah.
It'll cost the WWE a lot of money for the
Yeah,
fucking
dude. They're gonna
catering.
be like, what the fuck? Why is our catering bill so high? And then Cash Soto eating like fucking like 5 chicken wings at once. Like, I don't know. Fuck.
Oh no, man. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I'm like,
Oh no.
Oh
That's what the
no.
catering they see. That's what they
Oh
say when they see Cash Soto. They're like, oh no.
I know. Moving along here, because so also the big news this weekend that happened was a big breakup. Oh my God, man! Someone's back in the market, motherflowers. Nikki Bella and John Cena, after 6 years of being together, 6 years, motherflowers, they have finally called the splits. Keep this in mind, at WrestleMania last year, John Cena got down on one knee, proposed marriage, and now they're Splitsville.
Oh, I really thought it was gonna last.
Psh, bruh. And here's the thing about it now, Chase, you got more information on this, because I'll be honest, I did not really, whatever for me, but can you give us an enlightenment of what's been going on with this, the updates, if you will?
Sure. The E News breaking update. So it was released that, sadly, last week around Sunday, John Cena and Nikki Bella broke up. The original news that came out Monday was that Nikki Bella was dumped by Cena, that Cena got cold feet before the wedding. I called bullshit on that because I said no way John Cena would do that. And then all of a sudden, 2 days later, it turned out that Nikki Bella called off the wedding. Originally, what was reported was that it was just that she wasn't happy with what Cena was saying on like talk shows or something like that. Like I guess Cena was saying some stuff that she didn't like. She was just trying to paint herself in a better light and stuff like that, because it looked bad on her if she broke up and this is all she ever wanted was to marry the man of her dreams and stuff like that. But then it came out today that it turns out she broke up with Cena because she didn't want a pity husband, because she felt like Cena was asking her to owe her a favor. And this led to a lot of stuff. But what pissed me off too about this, and I know it sounds weird to say that, but it did piss me off, was that like a lot of news sites were posting, Cena made her sign a 75 page document. That's old news. That happened like fucking 3 years ago. Like, why
Total divas.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's old. Like, that shit happened a long ass time ago where Cena made her sign like the contract and stuff. That's like nothing new. That's something that was like one of the first themes of Total Divas, like season 2 or 3, whatever it was. Like that's the thing. So yeah, but when it came down to it, Nikki Bella is the one who dumped John Cena. I told people, no one wanted to listen to me. Everyone's all like, John Cena was afraid of commitment and everything like that. No, man. Cena was fine. Why would Cena, a creature of habit, break up with a girl like Nikki Bella? He wouldn't do that. Nikki Bella got tired because John Cena was being super fucking needy. John Cena was really excited about the wedding and everything like that. And Nikki Bella just realized, oh, fuck, I can't handle this shit. I got to bail. But she didn't want to look bad. So, of course, her PR team is doing wonderful work to paint her out as she did such a noble thing by leaving John Cena. She doesn't need a pity husband. She's a strong, independent woman. Fuck you, dude. Fuck you, Nikki Bella. You know what? You're still one of my faves. But fuck you. Like, don't mess with my boy like that. Hashtag Team Cena. Are you guys part of the Team Cena army? Are you guys with me on the journey to make sure that no Bella PR lies are spread about our boy John Cena? Are you guys Team Cena?
Absolutely, I'm on board.
I guess. I mean, I like I said, I don't know much about it, but I knew this was a mess from the start. I don't know. It just was like awkward, and then them together, like we just never felt normal when they had their relationship. Just the way they do it, the way they were with each other, the way they were presented. And some of those Total Divas, because I don't watch every episode like that, but there's the commercials and all that. And Cena, maybe Nikki Bella wanted kids. I don't know what it was, but because I could imagine Cena being like I think Nikki wanted to change his mind with some things, but at the same time, Cena did propose to her at 33. So it's kind of weird now. Like that moment is just completely, we're gonna have to forget that, like a Benoit treatment almost.
Cena ruined 2 moments at 33. He ruined Undertaker's retirement. And now this.
Exactly. So
all 33 is going to be remembered as like, yeah, the Hardys came back.
That's what it should be remembered for. The Hardys, that was the biggest moment.
What about you, Big Mike? What about you, man?
I'm with Cena, but at the end of the day, I can care less.
This is this is the most trending thing in wrestling. It's true. Like so many people I know, like, hey Chase, is it true Cena and Nikki Bella broke up, or is this like part of the storyline? Like, one of my friends asked me that. Is this part of this TV storyline? I said they both ain't on TV, so no. One of my friends has a theory it's a total Bella type, and that it's just gonna they're gonna get back together soon. That this is just like to promote Total Bellas that's coming up soon.
That's what I heard too.
Which I wouldn't be surprised because like one of the main themes about Total Bellas that season is like them wondering if the engagement thing is possible.
Exactly. Reading the comments here, Michael Corvin writes here, I'm still Team Valor. I'm Team Jacob. Okay. I have no idea.
Twilight.
I guess so. Twilight. Anywho, but yeah, I mean, listen. At the end of the day, whatever happened. I guarantee you, I'm calling you now. By the end of the year, they get back together.
No.
Yeah, no.
I'm calling it right now. I'm calling it now. But anywho, guys,
Nikki will find someone else quick, and
I
then
know-
Cena could easily find someone quick.
I know I didn't say this early in the show, but happy 420, everybody. Happy 420. Hopefully your jobs tomorrow do a drug test. So if they are, make sure you're not puffing and passing mother flowers. Just saying. All right.
See, I'm a good boy. I didn't do any of that today.
I did that early in the day. I'm good. I'll be real about it. To me, honestly, 420 is like any other day. I mean, if you smoke weed on a regular basis, no big deal. Wow, it's this fucking day.
Exactly. It's not a big
You know what I mean?
deal.
Unless you're going to Central Park, unless you're selling bud, then that's another story. Unless you're selling weed on 420, then that's another story. For today, for you, it's tax return season, pretty much. But moving along here, guys.
That was like a few weeks ago.
I know that. I know. Moving along here, guys. So this past week as well on the WWE Network, we had the debut of something else to wrestle with. Am I even saying it right?
Oh, come on.
It's something else to wrestle with.
Yeah, there you go. With Bruce Pritchard. And I'll be honest about it. I thought for what I'll be real about it, I listen to their show on a weekly basis, there's something to wrestle with, on Podbean. And I enjoy it for what it is. I thought overall for them to do it via a video Skype call on the network, I think that's creative. Awesome. All you want is splice in some clips from here and there. But other than that, I mean, honestly, I think I'd be better off to listen to the audio version of it, to be honest. I don't know about you guys about it. What's your take on it, guys?
I didn't even watch it. Like
I don't watch the show like that, but I heard good reviews about it.
I haven't even watched it. Like, honestly, like I just haven't had a chance. Like I was just like, I'll check it out like this weekend. But yeah.
Fair enough. What about you, Big Mike? You saw it, did you?
Yeah, I saw it. It was pretty good. It's pretty much the same thing, except they blur out the F-bombs, even though Camp WWE has F-bombs up and down it, and that's a kid's show. So
I like Camp WWE. That's not no damn kid's show.
Yeah,
I know, but it looks like a kid's show until they start cussing.
Nah, that's definitely not a kid's show.
It's
not a kid's show.
Oh, man.
It's like they won't let Pritchard say fuck, and then they have like the Stone Cold character on there say fuck shit and all that type of stuff.
Yeah. Now,
Wait, did they release that new season already?
No,
No.
is it a season or just like? I think what it is them just airing episodes, week after week.
I think he was talking about Camp WWE.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm talking about Camp WWE. Come on, the most important thing, not that one, not the Bruce Pritchard. Come on, man.
For Edge Christian's show that totally.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, that too. I like their show.
I'm honest. I am waiting for the I'm waiting for the Hardy Boy DVD that Impact and WWE are making together.
Together?
Yeah, you know about that?
Oh wow, that should be fun.
Exactly.
That's going on the network.
No, it could be a DVD and a Blu-ray.
Oh,
Yeah,
why
they're
do they
Impact
keep putting
Wrestling.
out the,
What was that, Mike?
That's gonna.
I was like, why do they keep putting physical, DVDs out? They need to just put everything on the network.
Well, maybe because it's TNA related, so they're like,
Yeah,
You know, they got to work out the logistics, so they might as well just.
Well, also too, Blu-rays are still kind of like selling. It's not like Blu-rays don't sell anymore. So it's still like a medium market. I think it's just more of like it's just like they probably have like a contract with like the Blu-ray or DVD companies or like a certain contract where it's like you have to release like three because like remember WWE used to release like a DVD like every month or so like that. Nowadays it's like you're lucky to see like any DVD. So I think they have to like release a certain amount of like Blu-rays or DVDs like a year to keep like a so they don't breach a contract or something like that. It could be something like that, like like a video contract or something, distribution contract.
Exactly. So we'll see. I mean, again, I might cop it. I don't know yet. But moving along here, this Friday is the greatest Royal Rumble. Now, all of us are going to be working that day, so it's not going to be watching it live, and we probably won't be able to cover it on the podcast. And
Hey, Steven, should we do the first ever Team Heels podcast live reactions where we all sit down together?
Oh my
It's a-
god!
I'm covering it that day. I'm gonna make a review as soon as it ends.
I have to work that day anyway, so I won't be able to watch it live. I mean, we could
No,
probably
I'm saying post the fact. Who cares if it's like really like who's gonna get upset if we watch Greatest Royal Rumble fucking later than it needs to be?
I mean, damn, bro, you're talking about a fucking 5-hour show, man.
Yeah, let's do it.
Man, I don't mind doing it. I get out of work at like 5:36.
It has to be a day. It has to be on a weekend though. It has to be on a weekend though. A weekend has to be on though.
And then Saturday, I
For
don't know.
me, for me at least, for me. But I'm down for it. I'm about it. We could do that. We could do that for sure. You could do our take of something to wrestle with, or our take of fight reaction for fight companion, shit like that. But according to rumors and innuendo, though, per the rumors and innuendo, gotta love that line though. I just love that fucking catchphrase by fucking Conrad. Per the rumors and innuendo. But anywho, I look at this card right now. There's 10 matches on this card. 10 fucking matches. Apparently, the kickoff show is at 11 a.m. Eastern time. Chase, for you, that's 8 a.m., I believe. 8 a.m. Eastern time.
Will you wake up for the pre-show?
Fuck no, dude. I'm not even sure if I'm only gonna, the first thing I'll do every morning is I work out. I'm not like waking up being like, oh, I can't wait to watch Saturday Morning Slam or Friday Morning Slam pre-show with the cruiserweight.
Morning slams.
Yeah.
Why is there a pre-show? What's gonna be on that pre-show?
Good question, dude.
Is the cruiserweight title? The cruiserweight's always on the
Probably.
pre-show. Oh my god!
Well, Buddy Murphy make weight.
Okay, so we're just gonna rapid fire this shit. Rapid fire, and then talk about redemption best we possibly can.
Rapid fire both. Rapid fire both.
We're gonna rapid fire both, and then after that, we're gonna call it a day. All right. We have Undertaker versus Rusev in a casket match after weeks and weeks of them potatoing this match with Jericho, then Rusev. So Rusev's finally in this match. He called Lana and Rusev were on social media, just shooting the shit. I guess they called Taker an old man. Michelle McCool got word into this shit, and now because of all that, the match is gonna happen. People are mad and upset that Rusev might get buried here, but listen, you're wrestling Taker on a big show. Technically, yeah, this show is a house show in a stadium in Jihad, Saudi Arabia. It's a fucking payday. Good for him. Good for Rusev, that is. You know what I mean? Did y'all agree on that?
Sure.
Yeah, Rusev. It's a weird that we went from Rusev Jericho to Rusev, but good for Rusev. Good spot. Not really, because he's a face. Kind of weird to face Taker, but I can't complain.
Okay.
You're facing Taker.
Exactly.
Rusev.
We have Chase's favorite match of the show: John Cena versus Triple H in a singles match.
Ooh, the
Bringing
rematch.
back memories.
Night of Champions 2008 rematch right here, dude.
Night of Champions and WrestleMania 22 and a lot of rematches.
Man, they're gonna steal the show, man. These two young
This will actually be a good match. This will be a good match.
these two young bucks are gonna steal the show, man.
Yeah, two guys who look silly at WrestleMania are going to face each other. That's what's going to happen.
I know. We have Cedric Alexander versus opponent to be determined. So this Tuesday on 205 Live, they're going to do a gauntlet match. So I guarantee you Buddy Murphy will win. So there you go.
No, Buddy Murphy, they're doing a gimmick where he can't make weight. They're saying that
I know, but they're gonna do some loophole. I guarantee you, they're gonna do the whole him wearing a mask and he wins. I guarantee you that. Watch, you'll see. You'll see.
Steals Graham League Smacks or something. He's like, yeah, I'm Graham at the league.
I know. We have the Bludgeon Brothers versus the Usos for the SmackDown Tag Team title. What happened?
Next, who cares?
Okay. We have Bray Wyatt and Woken Matt versus Cesaro and Shay for the Raw Tag Team title, the tournament finals. We know what's going to happen.
What do we skip? Who cares?
I know exactly. Woken Matt and Bray Wyatt versus Cesaro and Sheamus. For the vacant.
We know what's going to happen.
I know.
But it's going to be a good moment. So.
It should be a fun match, yeah. I mean, I doubt the crowd will chant the leak because I have no idea what the fuck. I guarantee they will have no idea what the fuck that shit even means.
That they will.
Nah, I'm not a betting man.
Because you know it's true, they will.
U.S. title match: Jinder Mahal versus Jeff Hardy for the U.S. title.
Put respect in Maul's name, man.
Jinder Mahal.
The number one pick in Raw. That was the Raw's first pick.
The Raw first pick, Jinder Mahal. It should be a fun match, I guess. Something tell me that
this is supposed to be a fun match.
I guess.
Steve, I really want to know what you think fun matches are. I'm like sitting here, I'm not out. Jeff Hardy and Jinder Mahal. That's going to be a fun fucking match.
For the people in Saudi Arabia.
I know which match I can get up and go use the restroom at. Maybe walk the dog during this match.
No. I'm talking about for those that are in the stadium in Jihad. That again, don't get WWE programming in there.
Do you think they're thinking this is a fun match? They're like, they're probably thinking, oh, look at WWE. They think Jinder's one of our people or something.
Yeah, Jeff Hardy's gonna get more cheers than Jinder Mahal over there.
Probably so. Yeah. Now you think about it, fine. We get the rematch from WrestleMania, the big rematch here. AJ Styles versus Me No Speak English, Shinsuke Nakamura.
Wow,
I know.
The dream match again. Yes.
I know. I don't think Shinsuke win the belt though. That's my take on that. After getting, we'll see.
I think it'll end like DQ or something like that.
Low blow.
Shinsuke's winning.
Low blow.
Think so?
Yeah, he's winning the belt there, man. You know WWE. They're gonna have that. Okay, one of the world titles has to be changing hands. I think one of them has to.
We know which one's gonna be, bro. Come on.
I know. Well, actually, I don't know, man. I mean, maybe predictable, but not to me. You know.
We have the Fatal 4-Way.
I have. When we talk about the cage match, I'll tell you who I am winning. It's pretty obvious.
We have Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor versus do it, Jake. Do it.
Yo.
Samoa Joe and The Miz in a Fatal 4 for the ladder match for the Intercontinental Championship.
Now, this is a fun match, Stephen.
This is
compared to your.
This is
a fun match. Oh man, this should be a fun match.
This should be a fun match, too.
Jeff Hardy should have been in this match, if anything.
Yeah, just throw Jeff Hardy.
I know.
I'm pretty sure Rollins is winning.
Basically, yeah. After
Don't
this,
count out Balor.
Okay. After this, we have Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns in a steel cage match for the Universal Championship. Listen, I said this before, I'll say it again. It's now or never with Roman Reigns. It's just been 4 years already, yo. 4 years. Okay? You all know me. I think you guys should know. This podcast is like a pro-Roman podcast, if you will.
Oh, yeah, number one.
What happened?
I said, oh, yeah, number one.
Number one, yeah, absolutely. That being said, it's now or never. You know what I mean? If you're going to do it, do it. If you're not, then move on. That being said, I'm going with Roman Reigns.
Lesnar.
Okay, you going with Brock?
Yeah.
Okay.
Me too. I'm going with Lesnar too. I don't see how Roman wins here.
Yeah, I don't think Brock Lesnar's gonna be like, you're gonna have me fly out to Saudi Arabia to lose to fucking Roman Reigns? Fuck you. Because I think Lesnar's deal, it's gonna be like, it's one of those things where it's like UFC's priority, and then WWE. Like, I think UFC and WWE, they're gonna work a partnership out like they did last time, and everything like that. But I think Lesnar's going to keep the belt to SummerSlam. Like, honestly, I just don't see them giving the belt to Roman just because they feel like, oh, Roman will get a positive reaction. Plus, there was news Roman got hurt by Joe in the recent Saudi in the tour in South Africa and stuff like that. So,
In that case, I'm changing my pick.
no, you're changing your fucking mind.
What?
Go.
You can't change your mind? What
Yeah,
the hell?
you're like, oh, Roman, I'm confident. Like,
Roman. Like, I like Roman too, but I mean, I just don't see Lesnar. He's gonna break Punk's streak. Not streak, the reign. He's gonna end
that's
the reign.
another reason why too. Because like I know it's not with the WWE title, but they petty as hell at WWE.
It's still a world title.
That'd be dumb as hell if they do that and it's not the actual company title.
That's true. I mean, they could still get away with it, you know.
No, they won't. People go in a fucking frenzy if they do that shit.
Oh man.
Well, I don't think that's their intention. It could be. I don't think that's their main intention. Is
He
to
could
break
be like
Punk's,
the longest.
reign.
He can be like the longest Universal, but he's not the longest WWE champion.
Well,
That's
I'll
true.
spin it and be like, Brock Lesnar's now the longest reigning world champion since CM Punk. Like they'll say like
Okay,
that.
they can do that. Then just don't say that he beat CM Punk's reign as WWE
Well,
champion.
technically, he did beat CM Punk's reign. It's just longest reigning.
It's a
world.
different title, yeah. And the Universal title is a world title, technically. So
It's all about how they word it. If they word it different, then it can end up bad.
I don't think that's their main intention. It's just like they just don't know what to do. Like I'm pretty sure Lashley's gonna be the one to beat Lesnar.
We'll see. But like I said, though, it's now or never. If you're not gonna have Roman win, then just move on. At this point in the junction, just
That's
move
what they're
on.
gonna do. They're gonna move on.
I hope they do, but we'll see. Do get the main event, the 50-man Royal Rumble match. Let me see the list here thus far of the people that are in the match. Then from there,
They
we'll
have
move on.
a list.
Yeah, they have a list as far as the guys that are in the match. We have Daniel Bryan from SmackDown, Big Show, Braun Strowman, Kurt Angle, Apollo Crews, Titus O'Neil, Elias, Goldust, Mojo Rawley, Dolph Ziggler, Baron Corbin, Chad Gable, Big E, Kofi Kingston, Xavier
What? You're
Woods,
ready?
Shelton Benjamin, Sin Cara, and Chris Jericho thus far in this match. It should be a fun match, I guess. Be a long as fuck match, I'll tell you that much. 50 people, holy crap, but we'll see. Apparently the winner's getting a trophy. So whoop-de-doo.
A trophy? What kind of trophy?
I don't know, some...
Greatest Royal Rumble Cup.
Yeah.
A cup, and does that mean anything?
Nope.
No,
Nope.
no. It's like the Saudi Cup. I'm at the Kuwaiti Cup back in the day.
Oh man, well that's a waste.
Mars
But
Smith-
it's at the end of the day, you gotta think of it this way. It's like a house show, you know. It's not really
is. It's a
intended
house
to
show.
be like one of those pay-per-view specials. It's like It's like a house show, but with big names on it. So that's pretty cool, you know. I'm not gonna grade this show really on the same level as, let's say, a filler pay-per-view. You know, it's just kind of weird for me to do that and it's weird that they're doing it because Backlash is the week after, right? What the fuck is Backlash? Is gonna be a weird
is
show.
screwed.
Yeah, Backlash is just gonna be weird.
Backlash is gonna be like Extreme Rules before Great Balls of Fire.
Yeah, it's not gonna be that great. I'm just waiting for Money in the Bank at this point.
Indeed, absolutely. And then, that's pretty much the greatest Royal Rumble. Now let's get into the pay-per-view of the weekend. Impact Wrestling's Redemption, live this Sunday on pay-per-view. Call your local cable satellite provider, or if you have the Fight app, there you go. I'll be honest. I'm surprised. Hey, they have the Global Wrestling Network. Why not stream it there? You know what I mean? To get people to get the service. Because I'll be real about it. To me, the pay-per-view business is dead for wrestling. I'm sorry, it is. It just is. You know what I mean?
Not for TNA. They gotta make that money, man.
You know, Ring of Honor has Honor Club, and all their shows are not through Honor Club. New Japan has New Japan has the New Japan World. You know, so why
I gotta cancel that.
Oh, fuck you!
You still haven't canceled that?
I keep forgetting, man.
God
I
damn
do.
it,
I
Wolf.
do use it sometimes. But it's not like as much as I want to use it.
I know. Okay, so I'm going to this card. 7 matches on this card. I'm not gonna go into prediction mode here, but my thoughts. Chase, I know you said something about this show earlier in your stream as well. And you made a valid point, is it really worth, forking over $40,
Are you serious? I could save for a new video game for that with
You know
20
what I mean?
extra bucks.
I know. But one thing about, listen, end of the day, I'll watch it because, again, it's something to do on a Sunday night. It's wrestling, if you will. But it's not something that I'm going crazy for. And I'm going to say this, too. I haven't really sat down and watched a full episode of Impact in a long time. I watch it here and there, the clips on YouTube and shit like that. From what I'm seeing, it's alright, if you will. But other than that, though, is it really worth $40? I'm sorry, no, it's not. No, it's not. You know what I mean? Wrestling in general, should not be worth $40 anymore in 2018. Just saying. Would you agree on that?
Unless it's all in.
Yeah, All In, I guess, is a different show, right? I don't even know. But, I agree. I wouldn't fork over $40 for a pay-per-view at all. Now, for a wrestling show, those days are kind of gone. With streaming sites, with the New Japan ones, like you said, Ring of Honor has their thing, and WWE Network. I agree. TNA probably should have done the same thing, but it's TNA, dude. Everyone has a different type of ownership group. They think they could get more revenue from pay-per-view still. Let them be. Hopefully the show is good. I don't think I'll be tuning in, but
I know. So
hopefully he's good.
I'm going through this card again. Yeah, so the show kicks off with Aerostar and Drago. As you all know, Impact Wrestling now has a partnership with Lucha Underground, which I think is great. I think it's cool to see that. You know what I mean? If anything, you get to showcase Lucha Underground on the pay-per-view. It should be a very good match back and forth. You know what I mean? You then have Taji Ishimori versus Desmond Xavier, who I think is a very, very talented wrestler. So is Ishimori. It's literally Taji Ishimori versus Desmond Xavier versus El Hijo de Fantasma versus Brian Cage versus DJ Z versus Trevor Lee. This is literally that match where, hey, listen, let's get everybody on this show the best way possible. So yeah. You have Ali defending the Knockouts Championship versus Sue Young. By the way, those of you guys don't know, Sue Young is the wife of I'm having a brain freeze right now. I'm having a brain fart right now. Of Rich Swann. There you go, Rich Swann. That's literally the wife, right? That was dragged in the highway, apparently. We have OVE, David Christ, Jay Christ, and Sammy Callahan versus Eddie Edwards, Moose, and Tommy Dreamer in a House of Hardcore match. I'll be honest, it should be just Eddie versus Sammy. That's my honest opinion, but take it for what it's worth. All right. You have LAX, Santana, and Ortiz defending the Impact Tag titles versus Eli Drake and Scott Steiner. Eli Drake is cashing in, if you will, his Feast or Fire briefcase for the tag team title. So there you go. Scott Steiner has been funny as shit on the mic as usual. I'm going to say this, so I predict that Eli Drake will turn on Scott Steiner. Because why the fuck does he need a tag title for? He doesn't need the belt. So why, you know what I mean? We then have Matt Sydal defending the X Division Championship versus P.D. Williams. P.D. Williams is cashing in his Feast or Fire for the X Division title. As you guys may know on Impact, Matt Sydal is now joined forces with Josh Matthews. Josh Matthews is now the spiritual leader, the spiritual guide of Matt Sydal. You guys' reactions say it best. I'm sorry. I'm going to say it right now. Walter, Mike, your reactions say it best. Silence.
I mean,
I know. They got the main event. The main event, which was supposed to be originally Alberto El Patron versus Austin Aries for the world title. That got scraped because apparently El Patron did not show up to the WrestleCon show. We talked about it last week on the show, but it is what it is. So now the new main event, it's a triple threat. The rematch from the WrestleCon show between Impact and Lucha Underground is going to be Austin Aries defending the championship versus Pentagon Jr. versus Rey Fenix. It could be a very, very fun match. I thought the first match was fun. But that being said, I'll be honest. If you want to swerve everybody, I give the belt to Pentagon Jr. That's what I do.
Yeah, I like Pentagon. I wouldn't be mad if he won. But why not keep it on Aries? He's the belt collector. So.
Oh no. Also, I'm gonna say this too. I think this Sunday they'll probably debut the new belts for Impact, like the new Impact title, because they need a new belt.
Damn, how many title changes do they have?
You know what it is, dude? Do you know what the current Impact title is, Walter? Do you know what it is?
Yeah, I seen
the
it.
GFW title. With
I seen Aries with it.
Yeah, it's literally the GFW belt with the fucking Impact plate in the center of it.
But I swear they change the belt every year.
I know, but they're gonna need new belts again. I don't know.
I miss the old design, man. Like I miss like the crappy wing eagle design that they had. You know, like the wing eagle, like that. And then I even like the one where it's like, oh, sorry guys, I gotta use it. My bad. My freaking disease is like kicking in way too bad. My bad. Apologies.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. I hear you, man. Loud and clear. But yeah, I hear you. Listen,
yeah.
like I said though, you know, I think it should be a fun show. If anything, like Chase said on the stream though, is it really worth forking over $40? No, it's not. I know I'm not copying over $40. I'm not doing that. But if you're an Impact fan, this is the show for you. You know what I mean? I will be doing a review Sunday after the show. It will not be a live review. It will just be a recorded review. So, again, if you're on the YouTube channel, because, again, as we speak, we're live right now on Mixler, but I'm also recording the show for YouTube. So, literally, once the show ends, this will go up on YouTube immediately. All right? So, again, it should be a fun show. I know for Impact fans, this could be their day to shine, to come on social media and brag how good this show is and shit like that. I know Alucard is going to probably tag me and you, Chase. Tell us how good this show is, man. How it's going to be better than WrestleMania. Let's just give it a break, all right? Let's give it a break. You know? But that's pretty much, you know, that. Anything you guys want to say before we wrap up?
Yeah, shit, I should have searched up something before. I'm pretty sure there was something I wanted to talk about. I mean, just give me like a few seconds. Just few seconds. Is Booker T returning to commentary?
Apparently, yeah. Apparently he is, yeah.
Just for a short bit.
So what happened to Jonathan Coachman?
They doing like some cross promotional stuff. That's what they say. We don't really know, but that's what it is. I'll take it.
Fair enough. Also,
that's
guys,
interesting.
Yeah, so tomorrow, guys, also UFC's having a show. I believe the headliner, Chase, if I'm wrong here, correct me if I'm wrong, is Frankie Edgar versus Cub Swanson.
Frankie Edgar still fighting?
I believe it is. Yeah, I believe it is. I believe that's the headline fight. I could be wrong on it. UFC fight
What is
night.
that, on Fox?
Yes, yeah, I believe so. Fox Sports 1.
Atlantic FS1?
I believe so.
I remember they used to come to Mohegan Sun sometimes. They don't even come up to Connecticut anymore.
I know. Apparently, yeah, let me see here. No, but my bad. The headliner here is Barbosa versus Lee. Kevin Lee versus Edson Barbosa. That's the headliner fight. Should be a fun fight. Also, for all my boxing heads out there, tomorrow night, man, my boy comes back. Ah, man, you know, AB.
What? That's your boy?
Adrian Broner, baby. AB. Ah, man, you know, AB, man. All about billions, man. Always balling, man. Annihilator Birdo, man. Tekashi 6ix9ine, you can't see me, motherfucker, man. All you motherfuckers out there, man. You just hate it, man. I just hate it, man. Y'all want to see me fail, man. Y'all want to see me struggle, man. You know what I mean? Y'all don't want to. Y'all want to see me. Y'all want to see me. Y'all want to see me fail, man. Y'all don't want to see me succeed, man. That's fine, man. But that should be a fun fight. Adrian Broner versus Jesse Vargas. So we'll see what happens. You look at his. I mean, I don't know. Listen, I don't know if you guys caught the press conference or not this past week. He went off on Leonard. He went off on Leonard Ellerby. I thought it was hilarious. Oh fuck. Him apparently Tekashi 6ix9ine is trolling the fuck out of him on Instagram, calling him
trolls everybody.
I'm mad he's getting. Why is he? Out of all people, Tekashi is getting on his nerves.
Oh no, man! But I gotta tell you what. No, I'm not big on this view. I mean, it's a good marketing scheme, but whatever. You know what I mean? But that's that for this weekend, guys. Again, I'll be back to this Sunday on the channel, recapping recapping Impact Redemption. Thank you guys for tuning in this week. Again, guys, we finally got that merch, Motherflowers. We got that merch, and it's hopefully be selling like a guy at church over on Teespring. That's teespring.com/store/Team Heel Podcast 3. We got 2 shirts up on the store. We got the Certified Mother Flower shirt. We also got the official Team Heel Podcast shirt. I cannot say this enough, but thanks to the homie himself, Salrex, from Salrex over there, Salrex Gaming, for making the design that you see. We got the official Certified Mother Flower shirt and, of course, the Team Heel Podcast logo as well. Again, if you are a YouTuber or a podcaster, you want awesome layouts and logos done for your podcast, your YouTube channel, shit like that, hit him up over on Twitter at official Salrex. He's done layouts and logos for me, for OKFabe, for JD from NY206, Big Mike, who's currently on this call with us, Solemn Monster from the Solemn Monster Sounds Off. So you already know that, he's done some amazing stuff for all these people as well. All right? You can follow the Team Heel Podcast on Twitter at Team Heel Podcast. This podcast is available on iTunes, Stitcher Radio, and also over at Podbean as well. And if you're on Mixlr, hit that follow button. Be notified when the show goes live. So there you go with that, guys. That's it for me. You can follow me on Twitter at HeelSteven. Chase Oliver had to step out. Again, he had to head out. So you can follow him on Twitter at ChaseOliver68. Also, check out his channel on YouTube, youtube.com/ChaseOliver. Hit it, cuz!
Yes, follow me on Twitter at HamWalter. And yeah, that is it.
Exactly. All right. How much does he charge? You have to hit him up on Twitter. Hit him up. Let him know. Just let him know that just hit him up on Twitter, and he'll work with you. Matter of fact, Corbin, I'll shoot you a PM. I'll shoot you a PM, Corbin. I'll shoot you a PM later. How about you, Big Mike? Let them know where they can follow you at, Big Mike.
Yeah, you can follow me on Twitter at BigMike199519 and on YouTube at Big Mike's Wrestling Recap Show.
All right, guys. That's it for us. We're out like Janice Titties. Peace out, Motherflowers.